Hello everyone, I'm LordMidas and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. At the end of the last episode, we were out, comforted by our lover, and we're having a nice time with our lover, Priestess Peryaslava of Soltsea, while our soldiers were busy fighting wars in the West and conquering lands in our name. We recently won some very nice wars here and expanded quite a bit. But at the same time, we figured out that we won't be able to declare conquest wars against rulers of our own faith, which was a drag. But I've spent a little bit of time and figured out a work around that. So what I've seen is, we do have a couple of weak rulers here against whom we could go with conquest wars. But at the same time, the High Chief Antipas of Lithuania is our next prime target, because I found that there's a claimant to the High Chiefdom of Lithuania who might be interested to join us. He has a strong claim on the High Chiefdom of Lithuania, so what we're going to do is we're going to invite him to our court, land him, and then declare a war on the High Chief of Lithuania for his claim and get the entire High Chiefdom, basically. From there onwards, we will be bordering quite a bit of useful areas, which could be our next prime targets. For example, Volhynia, against whom I could simply just declare a war for forced vassalization, which is a very expensive casus belli, as it requires us to spend 1000 prestige. So I won't use it against a weak duke like here, but I'm going to use it against Volhynia, for example, to get a large amount of land in just one war. At the same time, we're going to take care of this little revolt that's going on in our home province, and then yeah, that's pretty much the plan for this episode. Okay, so this guy, High Chief Ankad the Monor of Curonia, is our next target for a conquest. He has about 2000 troops. Yeah, and we're gonna declare conquest of Silesia on that. And High Chief of, oh my god, High Chief Gibedats of Zenigalians. Alright. Huge martial score. Looks like a very famous warrior as well. But he's depressed right now. He's gonna be more depressed when I take the county of Zemgal off him. I'm gonna declare that conquest. We'll call all our vassals to war. We're going to raise our personal levies, go and take care of this rebellion, and then we're going to go for the wars. The reason I had to declare the wars right now is because I've got some event-spawned troops which would otherwise expire if I did not declare the wars. Also, it's time to give away a couple of counties that we conquered here. So men, I've saved it as a slot now, as I believe. It's this one. My religion, my culture, not a great house. Sort by stewardship. I'm gonna give it to Yelisei, who is currently a steward somewhere. You can get Jersika. And then we're gonna choose Rodislav, who's currently a marshal somewhere. What? We can't give him a title? Ah, because we're searching all, we have to search realm. Okay, Vishata is going to be the Chief of Talala. Alright, that puts us back on our limit. Let's resume the game and take care of this rebellion. Okay, the rebels are seemingly attacking our vassals, which is not a good thing. I'm gonna go fix that. I stumbled into a courtier eating cookies outside the kitchen. The courtier apologized several times and then offered me a cookie as an apology for being in my path, and the cynic in me got the best of me. I lost myself in cynical comments about how the courtier was trying to poison me with baked goods, probably spoken out loud. I'm sorry, but that cookie looked suspicious. my friend is gonna comment on my suspicion. I believe my character is a mega paranoid character, as we already know from our experience with our concubines. Chief Rodislav wants me to stop being cynical. That is a promise I will not be able to hold, but I won't disturb him anymore. Okay, so we are currently known as a little bit of a too cynical person. Alright. Alright, these rebels are a bit annoying. They're dragging my troops around. Let's go get them. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the troops to come together. And then we go here. What? How is it 3,000 troops? Ah, because they're not combined together. They're separate armies, but so I will attack them separately and kill them. Perfect. I'm gonna ask my allies to attach to this army. And then go in full force. One of our sons lacks a childhood focus. I'm gonna put him with duty. Do we have a fresh commander available? Yeah, we've got Vladislav, Chief of Belo Ozero, who could be a commander. He is still slothful, but 9 martial score, so maybe he can lead some flank, like here, for example. Yaroslav should be in the middle. On the left, we can put Lev. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and believe it to be a burglar. Okay, yeah, get some practice reading. I don't want to be cruel to my own children. Okay, let's get them. Hopefully we win this battle. It's a major one. They really went ahead and sieged a ton of our provinces here, but we will get them. Koributas was captured. Can we ransom him? No. So, no interest in him. Malusha, our eldest daughter, is ready for her training. Unfortunately, she's willful, otherwise she would have been an excellent diplomat. I think I'm going to make her with some stewardship education. She's not good at diplomacy anyway. Stewardship is good. Elder Pukuveras was captured. He's an elder, so maybe you want to ransom him? No. Okay. So this county is just the only sole county that he has. So if we end up sieging it, our war score will go to 100% automatically. And then we can go ahead with the other one. Okay, enforce demands there. We can bring back our army to have one other battle, and then we go back to Silesia to siege that. Actually, we're going to siege Silesia first because that's our war target, and if we siege it, we get ticking war score. Domain too big again. Bryachislav can now be the chief of Zemgale. Or Zemgale. Alright, he's coming back to siege this area somehow. Young Malusha seems to have a lot of independent opinions and refuses to listen to the priests. My character is cynical in his own right, so I'm gonna make her cynical, just for roleplay purposes. And I think I'm gonna invite the claimant before he decides to not come, or some accident befalls him. So invite to my court. So we're almost done with the war, so we should be able to go to war with him pretty soon. Okay, we're gonna land him. And what I'm gonna do is, especially because he is Romuva and I'm a deceitful kind of person, I will give him some land in my capital duchy and then press his claim. Thereby afterwards I can revoke his title because his title is inside my capital duchy, and then get my own province back from him. Alright, so let's grant landed title, County of Rusa. It's one of the weaker counties that I have. Okay. And then we are ready to declare a war for his claim as soon as this war is over. Kill them and go there. Okay, go there then. Send Zabava into hiding. Somebody's trying to kill my wife? No. Plus I'm gonna ask this guy to end his plot, just because. Now we can ransom him. Because he can afford his own ransom, okay. I think my character is just paranoid to put his wife into hiding for some reason. Okay, so my commander died and I inherited his chiefdom. Poor man soiled himself, death came to him, unfortunately. But somehow I'm still at my domain limit, so it doesn't matter. We will see just one more county, and I think that should put us at 100% war score. Yes. So, time to... Oh, okay, I made a bit of a mistake there. Because I'm going to lose my event spawn troops now. But it's just 250 troops. I think it should still not be a problem. He has just 1.3k and doesn't have any alliance or anything. I'm going to move our troops back. Dismiss them. And... give away the chiefdom of Silesia that we just conquered. Okay. Declare war, claim Lithuania in the name of one of our chiefs. And call all our vassals to war. Let's get together in Pskov and we'll go from there. She's my daughter. Okay. I'll put her to duty. Oh yeah, and by the way, I've finally found out what happened to our famous commander Sudislav. He was the Chief of Tartu, but he recently died, and his son Yaroslav is now the Chief of Tartu, so that's where he was. That's why he was missing last time when I was looking for him. He served us quite well. He died in an accident. Oh, that's quite unfortunate. I think somebody murdered him. Okay, let's wait a little bit more until all our troops are gathered together, and then we will go against the armies of Lithuania. I'll ask all of my allies to join this army right here. And we'll go there. Another of our daughters is ready for education. So for this one, I'm going to use etiquette just for variety. We've got a ton of children, so we will get a lot of these pop-ups, I suppose. Okay, let's unsiege Silesia and then go into enemy territory. Chancellor, what happened? Did Yaroslav die there in that battle? Apparently yes. He's no longer a commander, so either he died, did not receive a notification about it. Okay, we're gonna appoint a new chancellor. Chief of Tartu can be an excellent one. I'll leave him at statecraft. Also helps to reduce our threat faster in case we get it, and we will get it. Yeah, let's catch the army before it recuperates. And then siege Nalsia. This was a very good thing that we were able to invite a claimant and press his claim for Lithuania, because this will give us borders with a lot of tasty neighbors whom we can either subjugate or declare conquests against, etc. I think I'm gonna split my army into two halves and siege both of his counties at the same time. Alright, we're already at 100% war score, so we can actually finish the war immediately. Wow, so this has been a quite fast expansion, I think. We are threatening, but this will go away pretty soon. And I think our next target should be the High Chief of Volhynia. He has a nice amount of land, and if we can force vassalize him, will be amazing. He is in the halfway into the kingdom of Galicia, Volhynia, and halfway into Ruthenia, and we do need both of these kingdoms for our achievement as well, so it's good. There is a claimant to the High Chiefdom of Yatvingia who will join us, and he has a strong claim. So I think we're gonna do that next. This is pretty good, inviting claimants and pressing their claims to expand. I'm gonna dismiss my armies for now. And we should plot to revoke this title already. Plot to revoke because it's a county in my capital duchy, so I can always plot to revoke it. Raise my troops. Send them to Rusa. And in the meantime our threat goes down. And then we can declare the other wars. Okay, Malusha, as she's growing older, I can see that Malusha could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Malusha. I've always been sacrificing a lot of things for her. I don't want to make her my rival. Could make her diligent and get stressed on my own account, but I think I'm gonna make her patient. I'm also a patient person. Will give me some debuffs for some time, but I'm fine with that for the sake of my daughter. Okay, let's revoke. Hopefully people join me and then we can revoke it. Yeah. Alright, he didn't even declare war, he just accepted the revocation. I like him. And I think he's also gonna like me because I did press his claim even though I revoked one of his titles. But without me, he would not have been High Chief of Lithuania, so he better be thankful. Okay, then the next step is, of course, inviting this claimant over. Invite to court, yes. And how many troops does this guy have? Not that many. We can easily declare war against him, but I'm just a bit concerned if that will put us at the limit to make the Kingdom of Lithuania. Let me just check that quickly. So if we control 12 counties out of 22, the kingdom will be formable. Currently we hold 8, and if we get 4 of these, that will make the kingdom possible to form, which means one of my sons will inherit it and become independent. So that is a bit of a problem with unreformed pagans, which means we're already getting quite close to the time where we want to talk to a Byzantine emperor and get a mass conversion so that we can leave behind the elective Gavelkind succession law and move to Gavelkind, which prevents the split of land when the kingdom title does not exist. And I don't want it to exist because it will be a big problem if it already starts to exist now. So unfortunately, we're going to have to delay our conquest of Yatvingia. Instead, we're going to go for Volhynia, which is in the other Dio kingdom. And unfortunately, no claimant will join us for that. So we're going to have to declare a forced vassalization war and spend 1,000 prestige on that. Okay, but we've got 2,000, so it would be good to spend some prestige to make buildings, but I think at the same time getting this territory right now is too important to pass out on. Pacts, Chief of Minsk will join. He's a tribal vassal. Okay, so that he's got nearly 2.5k troops. And we've got... So the difference in total strength is not that big, actually. So it's a dangerous war to go for. Because if we lose it, other people are going to declare wars on us and get territory from us. Okay. But his vassals might actually not join him. They hate him. So we're gonna try it. Let's see how it goes. Force vassalization. Call all my tribals to war. Tribal vassals. Also over domain limit a little bit. I'm gonna give that county away quickly to prevent the negative modifiers from happening to me. No ambitious person. Mstislav. You will get Belo Ozero, which we got from one of our chiefs who died, and I will call you to war. Okay, and this time around I'm gonna actually raise the vassals' levies as well. We need every man that we can possibly summon. Okay, the guy who has a claim there actually did join our court, so maybe after winning this forced vassalization we can already go ahead with the mass conversion plan. Follow this army. And let's go. So apparently his vassals have not joined him in the war. They hate him. So Chief of Belts has joined. He has like no troops. For some time now, my son Yevstafie has been overcome with fatigue and troubled by a persistent cough. He has pneumonia apparently. And he has been treated well. So I personally not a fan of having too many sons as a tribal pagan. So I'm gonna use this to hopefully get him out of the succession. My court physician is now famous after working for a long time at my court. He's a very renowned physician and he's really good. Level 29 learning. He's also a commander. Might not want to put him as a commander. I don't want to lose him. So let's fix that. Relieve commander. And appoint Mstislav. Bukantas, whose claim we pressed, can be a commander. And Demid. So we've got a nice amount of commanders now. I don't see the enemy's army. I don't know where he is. Probably sitting in the fog of war here. Alright, my other daughter is ready for her education. So for her, I'm going to choose diplomatic. And is she my youngest daughter? Yes. She's also ready for education. I'm going to use etiquette. Alright, here's the enemy army. Can we get them? No, we will get them at Volkovisk. What could be better? Wow, what a news. So I really wanted to get him killed anyway because he is a Romuva pagan and I wanted somebody from my own faith to rule these areas. Although his vassals are also Romuva. But he died in the battle. I mean, for me that's perfect. For him, not so much. How did it happen? Cut down with ease. The symbols of high rank on his uniform apparently went unnoticed until a soldier stumbled over his corpse. Another one bites the dust. Indeed. I'm gonna keep the title for now, but I will give the county away. I'm gonna keep the High Chiefdom because eventually I want to revoke their titles who are not from my own religion. I'm gonna skip this song, it's too loud. Not an ambitious person. Okay, you've got a slothful, gluttonous, zealous person. Sure, you're gonna be the Chief of Vilnius. Okay. This battle is going pretty good for us. I think we're gonna win this war pretty soon. Our heir is ready for education and he is perfect. He's rowdy, willful, playful. He will make an excellent fighter, hopefully. So we're gonna choose a martial education for him. Apparently we can also call the Chief of Vilnius to battle. We will call him to war. And other vassals too. Okay, they've joined us. So please join with this army here. I'm gonna keep pressing forward. Get them in Pinsk. And then here. Our youngest son is ready for education. You will also be dutiful to your elder brother when he inherits. Alright, another commander bites the dust. His son has inherited the High Chiefdom of Veps. Just when I got some decent commanders, they're all dying left and right. Chief Igor of Minsk was captured. Perfect. Can we ransom him? Yes. He has 100 gold, so we should be able to ransom him for 70. Elder Procuras could be banished for 4 gold. Yeah. Sure. Okay, we're gonna move to Derestye and siege that. This has gone pretty well so far. So my courier, high chief, whose claim we pushed, just had a son. A bit too late. I mean, if he came a few months earlier, he would have inherited his titles, but too late, bro. Someone else is also attacking him as a subjugation. So we really want to win this battle, this war, before he loses to him. Young Malusha has finished her education in stewardship. It turned out less well than expected. Yeah, completely less well than expected. But there's Malusha, guys. We will find a very suitable husband for her pretty soon as we're done with this conquest here. Okay, we're at 95% war score. I think we're gonna get this before he gets subjugated. Yeah, 100%. Forced vassalization. There we go. We are threatening again, but we are quite big too. We can take that threat. Yeah, I think this is pretty good for this episode. Looking at Magyars, they are pretty strong right now, and it's good that we're getting these smaller realms under our control before they can get to them. What was also pretty nice is that this high chief that we just vassalized is Slavic. From our culture group, not exactly our culture, but culture group is the same, so it's good. I would prefer to have Slavic vassals whenever possible. Another daughter is ready for education. How about we make one daughter specialize in martial education? I mean, she's already rowdy, haughty. Kind of fits her personality, I think. So we're gonna go with that. A vassal inheritance warning. So Chief of Bells here. I think this is not a warning because the High Chief of Volhynia is gonna get it. Okay. Yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for joining me, and in the next episode we will see what other options do we have for expansion or going for mass conversion to the Byzantine Emperor. This has been pretty good so far. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel for future updates, and let me know in the comments down below what do you think of the series so far. See you next time. Bye bye.